right, welcome back to News at Noon. Our friends with Bluegrass Mystery Theatre are back to share details about their new show that's coming up this month. The mystery for this show is one that centers in on an industry that residents of the Bluegrass know all too well. So here to talk about it are what guests can expect are owner and actor Dana-Edison-Blackburn and actor Tim Hull. Guys, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Sure.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so sounds like a blast. I'm already in. Now, could you guys just tell us a little bit about what this show is about?
Sure. It's called Racing Towards Murder. And Kincaid Worthington, a very wealthy man, has lost all his money because of gambling debts. He owes this guy Bruno a lot of money. So he needs to get some cash quick. So he decides to have an auction. And Chester Bidden, played by Tim here, he's the auctioneer, and he's going to be auctioning off Opulencia Racetrack and the horse General Fleet Feet. So there's Kincaid Worthington, his ex-wife Alexandra Worthington will be there hoping to buy the horse because she knows that would just kill Kincaid if she ended up owning him. And then she brings along her boy toy, Troy. And then the last character is Tammy Trotter, who is a horse psychic. So it deals with an auction, and the audience are members of the auction that are going to bid for things. You know, maybe one of them will buy something. You know, there's several people in the audience that he can mess with.
Right.
So very interactive.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun, and you know, of course, it's a murder mystery, so someone will die, and then the audience will get to say who they think the killer is and who is responsible, who's the murderer, and then someone always wins a prize at the end.
Oh, cool, cool. So a lot of moving parts.
Yes.
Very juicy.
Yes.
Love it.
Very juicy. That's a good word for it.
All right. So we got the plot. We're all in there. What venues are you guys going to be at?
Well, actually, on the 16th, we'll be at Chenault Vineyards, which will be fabulous because of wonderful food there and wonderful wine. And then on the 19th, we're going to be at Cliffview Resort, which is in the Red River Gorge area. And they'll have great food. And they also have a special that you can stay overnight. They're offering special rates if you want to spend the night. And then in May, we'll be at the Bell House Restaurant in Shelbyville, which is also a fabulous place. The chef there is wonderful.
Gotcha. And you already touched on this. I was going to ask you about some of the characters in the play, but and so this is interactive. You come to the theater and you are a part of the show.
Well, they're actually coming to the restaurant. So the theater goes to the restaurant, but we act among everybody. So a lot of times, what's really, really funny, because most of the people I use, in fact, all the people I use are really good at improv. And let's say someone in the audience says something that's really funny. Well, they can pick up on what they said and just make a joke out of it and run with it, and it gets everybody laughing.
Right.
So that's really good. He's really good about that too.
I was going to say, what's that like as an actor to be able to interact with the audience like that?
Well, you know, I was mostly trained on stage, so it was a little unusual for me. But when Dana asked me to do it, I thought, you know, I'm kind of scared of mixing around with the audience like that. And I thought, well, that'll be good for me. And I learned how to do it. And it's fun, usually.
There you go. Sometimes it's scary. Out of their comfort zones there. All right. So what are some more upcoming summer shows that you guys have in store?
Well, this is the show that we'll be doing in April and May.
Okay.
And then in June, we have a show called Nearly Wed and Dead with a wedding theme because, you know, most people are getting married in June, so that's kind of a fun theme. And then for July and August and September, we'll be doing a show called Sherlock Holmes and the Map to Murder. So it's a Sherlock Holmes theme. We're going to be having a world premiere at the Lexington Library downtown, the Central Branch location. And actually it's being written by a local actor, Gary McCormick. He's writing it. It's going to be really super cute and lots of fun.
Awesome. And for more information, anyone wants to get more information, purchase tickets, where can they do that?
BluegrassMysteryTheatre.com. That tells about upcoming shows, and it also has links because Chenault Vineyards has an Eventbrite link, and it tells you how to get tickets.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Looking forward to the show. All right, we'll be back with more coming up after the break.